Hello everyone. Today we'll be covering the new tech tool provided to you called CubiCasa. This is an app that will provide floor plans for your listings. So let's take a look, a brief overview, a layout on how to start the process, as well as a tutorial video to help you walk through the process of uploading, scanning, and receiving a floor plan. So simply, how does it work? Well, you would be walking through your home that you have listed, making sure that all the doors are open, lighting is well lit. So you would scan the property by walking through the home. You would upload what you've recorded and then receive your ready-to-use floor plan based on the turnaround time that you want. This is a free product, but there are some add-ons that you'll have to pay attention to. So let's say why use a floor plan on a listing? Home buyers consider floor plans the most desired feature on a home listing, just after the standard listing photos and property data, which is based on NER research. You get accurate property measurements automatically for all the rooms within 5 minutes. It's typically if the home is under 5,000 square feet. Now, this will make you stand out from the competition by providing a free marketable floor plan on site to your client. And this can reduce the time on the market by up to 50% by adding a floor plan to your listing based on research to CubiCasa. And this will also increase click-throughs from buyers by 52% by including a floor plan in a real estate listing. That source is coming from rightmove.com. I'm going to scroll down and show you some of the pricing models that it's available so you can get documentation on that. This is a free product based on the following criteria. If the floor plan, if you do not want to display any fixed furniture or appliances, room dimensions are provided for you, total square footage is created, there is a 24-hour delivery system, and again, the home must be 5,000 square feet or less of total scanned area. Styling support is provided in a home report. So looking down about some of the add-ons that can be provided for you in this product, as you can see, many times clients and consumers like to see fixed furniture and appliances. So for $15, fixtures will illustrate the fixed installation, such as bathroom fixtures, cabinetry, and appliances. There's a gross living area report for $15. So you can import seamlessly to your existing report, floor plans and areas calculation in a single PDF. Okay, so the last one is this is mission critical and 24 hours just isn't going to cut it. You can pay $10 for a 6-hour turnaround time. So with that being said, hopefully that answers some of your basic questions. You can always go to www.cubi.casa, C-A-S-A. That's www.cubi.casa. So let's go ahead and take a look at the best practices video and how agents in the field are using CubiCasa from the app.
So we're here at an amazing house, ready to begin a floor plan. But before we get started and open up the app, a couple things we need to do. One, we need to make sure our phone is charged. Over 50%, which is where you need to be ideally to make sure that you don't have any problems. So we're good to go there. But I need to make sure the blinds are open and the lights are on. So let's do that first. So one other thing, as I'm walking through and turning on the lights and opening the blinds, I'm also planning my route through the house to make sure I know what room I'm going to flow from one to the next so that I'm just aware of my surroundings and know what path I'm going to take, which is super important. So let's keep going. So it's also important to make sure you open doors, even if you don't plan on going into a room or, if you need access through the area, it's still important to have the door open so that you can easily move the camera away from the space, completely open the door, and then scan the space. you definitely do not want the door impeding the view of the camera. So let's continue. Now we're ready to shoot. So let's go. All right, so we turn on the lights, we open the blinds, we're ready to go. I have my app up, do all the basics. I'm putting in a single unit residential. Turn the device, I'm ready to scan. Just a quick note, the speech recognition button, you do not have to use this for every room. Only use the speech recognition button when you have a special room, something that is abnormal, out of the ordinary. If you have a special man cave or something like that, but outside of that, you do not have to use the speech recognition button. So let's go. Again, remembering we're at chest height and angle slightly down. I'm about to go out of the garage door. It's important to make sure that you do not open doors as you're scanning, so I'm gonna face the camera away. Such a small room, so I don't need to go in. I'm going to show it. And I can back out. So here we have a kitchen, and sometimes we have issues with rooms where we have limited space to move around. The question is, how do you scan it? How do you maneuver? It's a very nice kitchen, very large kitchen, but there's a very large island as well. So I'm going to demonstrate and show you what we would do. And so let's walk through it. So basically what I would do is enter the room, and before we start, I'll scan up to show the appliances and anything else that's there, and begin to walk through. I don't need to move the phone right or left. I will show the window. But just like that, I made one complete half around. I don't need to move the phone to show right enough because the scan is actually picking up all the area. Scan up to show the windows, scan up to show the appliances, and you're done. All right, so here we are. We're in this North Carolina heat. It's an amazing day. But typically we have decks and patios. Sometimes they're screened in, sometimes they're not. But we're often asked, how do you scan it? So basically what we would do is come from the house and scan the property. So again, get your phone back in position. Come out and scan just like you're scanning the room. And you're done. Another pretty small room, so we're not going to go in. So again, we have a narrow space. This is a bathroom. Obviously, there's not a lot you can do. No need to turn rapidly or anything like that. So what we'll do is we'll get ready to scan. We'll walk into the room and then simply back out. Make sure you make yours. So here we have another relatively small room, not a lot of space to maneuver and move around. And what we'll do is we'll come in, get as much detail as we can, but simply back out of the room. You don't have to do a lot to turn. You don't have to show every nook and cranny or every crevice. So we'll jump in and get started. So again, I'll walk in. All right, so here we have a room with 7-foot ceilings or less. Obviously, I'm 6 foot, okay. 5'11" and a half, who's counting anyway. But obviously, it's less than 7 feet. So what you want to do is make sure that you scan the area. Typically, we scan where the floor meets the wall. But what we're going to do in this case is we're going to take our device and pan up, and then simply continue to scan. You don't need to do it long. You don't have to have it there for more than a couple seconds, but just simply scan up to shoulder space, and then you can resume scanning. Just like that, we're done.
So as you can see there, that there was some great help on walking through the CubiCasa report.
Okay, this is going to sound a little nuts, but the fastest and easiest way to make passive online.
Turn that off. There we go. So let me go scroll down to the bottom of CubiCasa's website. As you can see that you can email them help@cubicasa.com, excuse me. And then you can also look at some of the different guides and tech support that you have here and down below. So hopefully that's been helpful for you. I know it's a new product and getting to know the product may take some time, but we're excited which way technology is going and hope that this free tool is a free member benefit that you can use to your advantage.